Brother, sister Christ, now I know the Lord has got me steady going. So he gave me Deuteronomy 32, y'all. We finna read this. Give ear, O heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. Let not my teachings drop as rain, my speech distill as the dew, as raindrops on the tender herb, and as showers on the grass. For I proclaim the name of the Lord. Ascribe greatness to our God. He is the rock. His work is perfect, for all his ways are justice. A God of truth and without injustice. Righteous and upright is he. They have corrupt themselves. They are not his children. Because of their blemish, a perverse and crooked generation. Do you thus deal with the Lord, O foolish and unwise people? Is he not your father who brought you? Has he not made you and established you? Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask your father, and he will show you. Your elders, and they will tell you. When the Most High divided their inheritance to the nations, when he separated the son of Adam, and he set the boundary of peoples, according to the numbers of the children of Israel. Talking about Israel again. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the place of his inheritance. He found him in a desert land and in the wasteland of howling wilderness. Talking about wilderness. He encircled him. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye. An eagle stirs up its nest, hovers over its young, spreading out its wings, taking them up, carry them on its wings. So the Lord alone led him, and there was no foreign God with him. He made him in the height of the earth, and that he might eat the produce of the field. He made him draw honey from the rock, and oil from the filthy rock. Curbs from the cattle, and milk of the flock, with fat of lambs, and rams of the breed, Bashan, and goats, with the choicest wheat, and you drank wine, the blood of grapes. But Jeshurun grew fat and kicked. You grew fat, you grew thick, you are obese. Then he forsook God who made him, and scornfully esteemed the rock of his salvation. They provoked him to jealousy with foreign gods. With abomination, they provoke him to anger. They sacrifice to demons, not to God. To gods they do not know. The new gods, new arrivals, that your father did not fear. That your fathers did not fear. Of the rock who begot you, you are mindful. You are unmindful. Talking about the rock. The Lord say they are mindful. They don't forgot. And you have forgotten the God who fathered you. And when the Lord saw it, he spurned them. Because of the provocation of his sons and his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end will be. For they are a perverse generation. So the Lord said, he's going to hide his face. They're going to call. He ain't going to say nothing. He ain't answering. Children in whom is no faith. They have provoked me to jealousy by what is not God. They have moved me to anger, but by their foolish idols. But I will provoke them to jealousy by those who are not a nation. I will move them to anger by a foolish nation. For the fire is kindled in my anger. To my fire again. And shall burn to the lowest hell. It shall consume the earth with its increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. I would heap disaster on them. I will spin my arrows on them. They shall be wasted with hunger. With hunger, y'all. That's why I wondered also with their face deteriorated. Because the Lord been telling us about hunger. And also, the other day he was telling me something about like cannibalistic. But I don't know. But he was telling me something about cannibalistic and hunger. And you're going to be hungry for the word of the Lord. And the Lord, he's not going to answer. Devoured by pestilence and bitter destruction. I will also send against them the teeth of beasts. So the Lord say, weeping and gashing of teeth. And he's talking about pestilence again. With the poison of serpents of the dust. Look. With the poison of serpents of the dust. Told y'all something in the air. He said this second phase. The sword shall destroy outside. The sword shall destroy outside. There shall be terror within for the young man and virgin, the nursing children with the man of gray hair. Told y'all he had told me about the 10 virgins the other day. The nursing child with the man of gray hairs. I would have said, I will dash them into pieces. I will make the memory of them to cease from among men. Had I not feared the wrath of the enemy, lest their adversities, should misunderstand. Lest they should say, our hand is high, and it is not the Lord who has done all this. For they are a nation void of counsel, nor is there any understanding in them. Oh, that they were wise, that they understood this, that they would consider their latter end. How could one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 in flight, unless their rock has sold them? Talking about the Lord. And the Lord has surrendered them, for their flock is not like our rock, even our enemies themselves being judges. For their vine is of the vine of Sodom. Talking about Sodom and Gomorrah and the fields of Gomorrah. Look at this. And this is in Deuteronomy. Their grapes are grapes of gall. Their clusters are bitter. Their wine is the poison of serpents and the cruel venom of cobras. Is this not laid up in store with me? Sealed up among my treasures. Vengeance is mine, and recompense. The Lord said the vengeance is his. Their foot shall slip in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things to come has hastened upon them. For the Lord will judge his people. Every time I judge. And have compassion on his servants. When he sees that their power is gone. And there is no one remaining, bond or free. He will say, where are their gods? The rock in which they sought refuge. Talking about the rock. They God. Who ate the fat of their sacrifices. And drank the wine of their drink offering. Let them arise and help you. And be your refuge. Let them gods here. That's why he say, let them gods help you. Now see that I am he. And there is no God beside me. I kill and I will make alive. I wound and I heal. Nor is there anyone who can deliver from my hand. For I raise my hand to heaven and say, as I live forever, if I whet my glittering sword, and my hand takes hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies and repay those who hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, with the blood of the slain and the captives, for the heads of the leaders of the enemy. Rejoice, O Gentiles, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants and render vengeance on his adversaries. He will provide atonement for his land and his people. So Moses came with Joshua. Look at this. Moses and Joshua again. Y'all, I'm reading this right now with y'all. The son of Nun, and spoke all the words of his son and of his song in the hearing of the people. Moses finished speaking all these words to all Israel. And he said to them, set your heart on all the words which I testify among you today, which you shall command your children to be careful of, and to be careful to observe all the words of this law. For it is not a fruitful thing for you, because it is your life. But by the words you shall prolong your days in the land which you cross over Jordan to possess. Talking about Jordan. This is in Deuteronomy. Then the Lord spoke to Moses that very same day, saying, go up to this mountain of Abraham, Mount Nebo, where it is in the land of Moab, across from Jericho. View the land of Canaan, where I gave the children, which I gave to the children of Israel as a possession, and die on the mountain which you ascend. And he gathered to your people, just as Aaron your brother died on Mount Hor, and was gathered to his people. Because you trespass against me among the children of Israel at the waters of Meribah Kadesh in the wilderness of Zin. Because you did not hallow me in the midst of the children of Israel, yet you should see the land before you, though you should not go there into the land which I'm giving to the children of Israel. So the Lord speaking again, y'all. I just read this right along with y'all. He gave me this. And he got up in here Moses about the wilderness and Joshua. Again. Told us about the dust. He telling us exactly what he doing. Told the Lord say he would help them, the second phase coming. People ain't understanding this. Y'all, the Lord just gave me this. Y'all be blessed in Jesus' name. Lord, steady talking. Lord, things will never be the same. God gonna take care of his people, y'all. Foundation strong in the Lord. He said, let their God save them. He ain't doing it no more. Y'all be blessed.